Hello, everybody. This is Eva with Stitching in the Interlake. How's everybody doing today? Hope you're having a great day. Well, yeah. Today is D-Day. Today is the day I give up my license. So, yeah. So, I'm a little bit ambivalent about it, Like, I'm just kind of, I'm okay, then I'm not okay, then I'm okay, then I'm not okay. But what am I going to do? It is what it is. I can't, right now, I cannot change it. So, today is Friday, the 10th of March, 2023. And I am working here on Winter Lady. And I'm working here using, for this part of the dress, I'm using Treasure Braid PB 27. And for the rest of it, I'm using here PB 70 on the Treasure Braid. And so this morning I thought, that I want to do something. And I really kept thinking, I want to retain some of my independence. And I can't afford a mobility scooter, even a used one. That's like over $1,000. And I can't swing that. So I've been thinking about it over the last little while. And I thought about it way before, too, when I heard that I could possibly have my license revoked. I thought, what am I going to do? Yes, I can walk. But the thing is, I can only take so and so much with me. Like if I stop in at the store, right? So I thought, well, what am I going to do? So I had been thinking about an adult tricycle. Somebody said, well, why can't I use a bicycle? Well, yeah, but you know what? It's harder on me to use that. And I thought, well, at least with a tricycle, I can still, move. Because I find it, if you're physically able to get up, you should be moving. Because the more that you lay around, the more that you don't do anything, the more that you whine and bemoan and all that kind of stuff about how bad life is. The worse it gets, right? Because there's a lot of people out there who are absolutely physically able to do things. And I know of quite a few people who are physically able to do things and who choose not to do it. They will come up with every excuse in the book why they cannot get up and do things. I know of people who are paraplegics. I know of people who are hemiplegics who still get up and do things. And then I know of some people who, like I can't do this because, my toe is sore, or, my nose is sore, or, like, oh my gosh. But the thing what I'm saying is that if you don't get up and move and use your muscles, like, then of course, then you're not going to be doing things, right? Because your muscles lose their strength. And like I hear, well, my legs get sore. I get so tired. Well, yeah, because you're laying in bed all day. To me, if you're able to do it, you should do it. Otherwise, you're lazy. You're just friggin' lazy. You're lazy, 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 lazy. So anyway, so I'm going to get this tricycle. I went looking around on Amazon. And I found one for, I don't know how much it was. It was either $3.89 or $3.9. No, it wasn't three. Maybe it was $3.97. I don't know. And I was going to do this where I pay for it over 6 months. So then I did the thing there for this thing on Amazon to pay for it over 6 months. I go to put in my information. Oh, we don't recognize that address. We can't find that address. Are you serious? Are you serious? You cannot find my address. I have a postal code. I have a physical address. I live in a town. How can you not find me? Not everybody lives in Toronto or Vancouver or Calgary or, or Winnipeg or wherever. Not everybody lives in that. It's just, so then I had to turn around and I had to pay for it all on my MasterCard. So, yeah. So that makes it hard for me. Now, but I thought, well, I'll get this, and it's got a wider seat with a little bit of a backrest, which is good. It's pink. It's got a bigger basket on the back, which is good, because that means I can get some groceries. I can pick up things like dog food, cat food, things like that. I can do that. I mean, I don't go for groceries every day. So I can just pick a day and say, yep, that day I'm going to go. So I am... So I ordered it, and it should be here sometime next week. It folds up, too. Which is good. But I thought, you know what? That's good. I will do that. I will do that. At least then I retain a little bit of my independence. So, I mean, sure, I could walk it. But it would take me probably 5 times as long to walk it than it is to ride bike. And, so yeah. It was an expense that I really didn't want to have. But it Yeah. But you know what? There's always options, right? There's always options. So even though it, like with me with this, it doesn't matter what it is that you have in your life. It may look dark at the start, but if you step back and you start taking deep breaths and you begin to kind of think outside the box, there are options, right? Now, can I ride the bike all the way down to Lundar? No. But that's okay. That's okay because Juliet is close by, and I'm sure it is that if I need to go, that she will take me, and I will keep the insurance on Susie. And I mean, in 6 months I could have my license back again. But I'm not gonna sell the bike though. And you know what? It'll be good exercise for me. And the thing is, you know, one day I can go uptown and ride my bike. The rest of the week I can go for a walk. And yeah. I want to thank Jackie, JJ. She accidentally, she did a butt call yesterday. Well, it wasn't a butt call, but yeah, she called me yesterday. God bless her. She, I think that God was speaking in her ear to call me again. And JJ, thank you for that. Oh, just wonderful. She's like a second mom to me. She's, you know, she's 86 years old. And she can run circles around people half her age. And, you know, she doesn't let age or illness or physical ability get her down. She has her son living with her, but that doesn't stop her. She goes and she does what she needs to do. She's not reliant on anybody. She doesn't say, you know, when Michael's at home, and she doesn't say, Michael, do this, Michael, do this, Michael, do this. I'm just going to lay here and you can do it all. And he works full time. And yeah, I find Slavenness, you know, or being like a sloth. Even sloths get up and move. And you get some people who just, you know, they have every excuse in the book as to why not. And they procrastinate and they just, yeah. I have no use for people like that. I have absolutely no use for people like that. Sorry. I know lots of you on here who have medical issues and that, and who still get up and do things. You still get up and do things. So, but yeah, so I'm going to get this bike. And I wanted one with a little bit of a wider seat to it because I have trouble with my SI joint. And right now I have pain with it. And my sciatic nerve. And it's got a bit of a backrest to it. And I'm going to find that if it is that the basket on the back, which is the width of the bike, the back wheels, if that's not quite enough space, I know of several people that can rig up something like to make a small trailer. You know, so I'll post a picture in the Facebook group so you can see. And it's free shipping, which is good. So yeah. I'm eager to get it. Mind you, today it's cloudy. It's supposed to get sunny. But after this is over, and hopefully it's posted, I'm going to walk and go and take my driver's license. Walk over there. And I think I'm going to take my buggy. So, okay, so now, you know, my car's name is Susie, because she's a Suzuki. I would like to know a name, what you think of as a name for my bike. The Pink Panther. Or Trixie the Tricycle. I don't know. How about some names? I'm not going to just call her my bike. No. She's got to have a bit of a name to her. And it just happened to be she's pink. You know, she could have been red, she could have been black, she could have been whatever. But this one here for the price was pink. So I thought, that's okay. Yeah. Well, I don't want to call her Pink Panther because, you know, it's like Susie. You want just a short name, right? So, that is up to you all. I would like a name for Rose. But then I think of Rose Nyland on the Golden Girls. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Of course, I'm going to be limited to weather and that. And I'm going to have to put a slow-moving sign on her. This is going to be fun. This is going to be fun. You know, when the devil hands you lemons, God says, make lemonade. So that's what I'm doing. I'm making lemonade. And So, yeah. So we'll see what happens. And so yesterday I drove uptown for the last time. And I stopped in at the Shop Easy, and I told cash there at the Shop Easy. My license was being revoked. And I had to go to the pharmacy. I had to pick up some meds and pick up my form there for my income tax. So I think everything's ready for that now. And then I went to the co-op. And boy, the price of dog food. Lily Bell's food. Oh my goodness. For a 7 kg bag of the co-op brand, it went from $24.99. It is now $39.99. So I thought, I can't afford that. So then I decided I'm going to go back to pedigree. So for an 8 kg bag of pedigree, I think I paid $36.99 for it or something. $34.99. Very expensive. So, yeah. So, thing was, I needed it. So I got it. So now she's got enough food for a while. Yeah, she was on pedigree for... That's the only food I ever bought was pedigree. Until the vet told me, no. So then I had her on this other stuff. And I was hoping it was on sale, but no, it wasn't on sale. So I put her back on pedigree. So I still buy the canned pedigree to add in with it. So that part hasn't changed. I bought it the other day at Dollarama. It was a can like this for $2. That's gone up in price because it used to be $1.25. But it's still cheaper than it is here because here it's like $2.75 or more. So I bought 10 cans. So she's got enough now for a while. Till the next time I can get in there. So, yeah. I was watching this morning, their Agenda Free TV has about this Silicon Valley Bank that, yeah, there's been kind of a run on the bank. And there are a few other banks that there's sell-offs. Like we here in Canada, we have, I think there's either 5 or 6 banks. So there's like TD Canada Trust, CIBC, Royal Bank, Bank of Montreal, Scotiabank, and then there are credit unions. And of course in Quebec there's Caisse Populaire. And, but we don't have it where, you know, there are 20 different banks in one area, say like in Winnipeg or something, you know, different, separately owned, right? We don't have that up here. So it's, some say that's not good. Others say, you know, it's okay. I say, what are you going to do? Put your money in your mattress, I suppose. And, but I deal with the credit union. But even then, the credit unions are all starting to amalgamate. Like ours here, it went from the Eriksdale Credit Union to Noventus Credit Union, and now it is, what is it called? Access Credit Union. And so now they have more and more and more. They've been buying up all these little credit unions. So, but it's the only thing that's here. So, that's okay. Oh, I don't mind. I don't mind. So, yeah, so the Silicon Valley Bank, it was the 18th largest bank in the U.S. So it goes to show you how many banks that there are. Saying Silicon Valley Bank Financial in talks to sell itself after attempts to raise capital have failed. So, and there's a few other smaller banks that are also feeling it. And I don't know a lot about that kind of stuff. But I have to wonder about, you know, Chinese or Russian interference. I know that the Chinese want to destabilize the US dollar as the world's currency and to have it as the Chinese want. So, I don't know. I don't know enough about it. And right now, like, the world is in petrodollars, backed by U.S. currency. Up until the 60s, it was considered the British pound was the world currency. And since then, it has been the U.S. dollar. So, yep. Does anybody, I know there's a few of you that live in California. Are any of, I'm assuming that's where the head office is located, is somewhere in California. Because it's Silicon Valley, right? Do any of you have your money in there? And I would suggest maybe if you have it in a smaller institution, to look at taking your money and going to a larger institution. And I know that in the States there they have the, what is it, FDIC. We in Canada have something similar where your money is insured up to a certain point. Well, you get somebody or businesses that are in the millions of dollars, and all they can get is $250,000. Like, that's a big price to pay. So a lot of people this morning were selling. And so, yeah. But I just wonder if there's not interference by outside interests that are trying to destabilize, that are trying to feel their way through. Like there's another one, PacWest Bank Corp, and First Republic Bank and Western Alliance Bank Corp. Did I just say that? They've all tanked. So, yeah, just, I know perhaps the smaller banks will give you better, I don't know. Like here, it's you don't get any money. You can have $1 million sitting in your account and you'll be lucky to get a penny interest. It's just, yeah. So I'm just saying, like, just be very wary. But I heard it bantered about this morning about insider trading. And this downfall started as of yesterday. So, but I just heard about it this morning. So, yep. It kind of reminds me of It's a Wonderful Life. It's, yeah. So, okay. Please remember that on Sunday I'm going to do a live. I don't know where yet, but I will try on Facebook Live again. And you must be a member of the Stitching in the Interlake Facebook group to be able to get in on that. So if you haven't become a member yet, or a subscriber, whatever you want to call it, you can go over there. And, yeah, so, and it will be at 12:30 Central. No, we will be on daylight saving time then. Watched a report last night on the news how they want to scrap yet again this idea of daylight saving time, and I'm all for it. I'm all for it. You're not really saving anything, and this one cardiology, what do you call it, scientist, she was saying the effects that it has, this switching around time, it really has on the heart and neural system. So, yep. But it will be at 12:30, whatever time that is. So, so Manitoba and North Dakota, South Dakota, right down to Texas, are all part of that same time system. Okay. So wherever you are, east or west of that, yep. Now, I will leave that open for 15 minutes, so from 12:30 till 1:45. And if it is, and please email me if you are unable to get in. You want to get in, but you can't get in, okay? And then based on that, I will decide, am I going to continue with that, or if I'm going to go over to YouTube. I'd like to go on Teams, and Teams seem to work well. The only thing is I'm limited to an hour, and I don't like that. So, yeah. So, all right, everyone, I guess that's it. And please tell me what is a cute name for my bike. And I will post a picture over there on the Facebook group. And I think she's rather cute. And she's going to take me places. And it's not the ideal situation. However, like I said, when Satan gives you lemons, God says, make lemonade. So that's what I'm doing. And I mean, I could sit here and bemoan the fact that my license is gone maybe for 6 months, you know, and just cry and whine and everything else. At the end of the day, nothing's changed. Nothing's changed. Get up, move on. Move on. You know, sitting there and bemoaning the fact does not change anything. So it's time to get up and move forward. So, alrighty, everybody, I guess that's it. Please like, share, subscribe, comment. And I hope to hear from you all. And thank you all for your wonderful, kind, uplifting comments. It really makes me feel good. Oh, makes me feel so good. And yeah, there are a few naysayers, and I don't even know if yeah, there. Sorry, you're not worth commenting on. You're really not worth commenting on. So, all right, everyone, I guess that's it. So I'm going to get myself ready. I'm going to start this up, and then I'm going to go and get my buggy out and walk uptown and do what I got to do. So, may you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be well. May God bless you this day and every day. God loves you. And so do I. And so does Lilybell and Sydney. I think Jonah's outside. Yep. Thank you, Jesus, for being my Lord and Savior. Thank you for saving me from my sins. Thank you for being there in my darkest and deepest moments. Thank you for loving me like you do. Thank you for dying on the cross for me so that my sins may be forgiven. And at 1 o'clock, we're doing Stations of the Cross today. So if you're Catholic, you know, like, yeah, perhaps you should be doing Stations of the Cross. And if you can't get to your church, you can always watch it online. So, all right, everybody, have a fantastic day, and I'll see you tomorrow, God willing. Of course, toodle-oodles, everybody.